16. They lead the league and already securing a playoff spot. Malcolm Brogdon, who has played extremely well. Eric Bledsoe, the former Saturday night at Utah after blowing a double-digit lead in that one. So they are eager to try and atone for that one as they control the front court, sitting out that game along with Malcolm Brogdon, both with injuries. Bledsoe dealing with the back, and Brogdon dealing with Planter three-point opportunity. Ayton inside and has his own struggle with free throw shooting. He's shooting 71% on the season. LeBron, as we noted, shooting about 68%. Is Malcolm Brogdon
that are versatile, put it on the floor, and Lopez shoot the ball from three like he does. And the backcourt puts so much pressure on you on the perimeter, they're allowed to play big guys.
Big Turner shooting three here after the hot start from the Bucks. 4 of 5 shooting. Chris Middleton, terrific three-point shooter. Drive and kick, sets up Oubre for the wide open look. Ayton reaching out, snaring that one. And drops it off. You won't find any bigger Booker fan than Dad and Mom, who are typically in attendance with this Milwaukee Bucks team. So here's a guy that they've added. EJ is Booker with a nice.
Giannis on this team. I mean, it is ridiculous. And Mirotic, that guy right there. I mean,
4 of 9. Suns shot a poor percentage Saturday night in the victory against LA as Ilyasova Saturday when they blew that 17-point lead to the Jazz. Jackson inside, barrel to the defender, and he left the win.
Now here's the weird part, right? Who do you think the point guard is for the Bucks on the floor right now? He's a smart guy, right?
Look with a little floater, won't get it. Richaun Holmes launches himself inside.
It works, right? All these years, these teams in the East was never able to really get a lot of top players, right? Yeah. All of a sudden, they're getting a ton of them. I wonder why.
Everybody's migrating east. Here's Tony Snell, the former Bulls line presence and perimeter help. And then Malcolm Brogdon coming out of the program he did collegiately is Ilyasova. Crawford on a tough pull-up.
The rim after getting the ball in the backcourt.
Already 7 turnovers for Phoenix as Snell working baseline. Lost the handle, another Phoenix turnover, but Antetokounmpo gives it right back. Up ahead to Holmes, who cranks up the windmill. Antetokounmpo driving inside. Holmes got a tough shot there from Holmes. Here's Lopez, sets up for the triple.
I passed him nothing. Well, I don't know if I want to go to dinner with him.
Yeah.
Neither one of us would pass the salt.
Crawford away with another steal. That pushes the shot clock deep. Bledsoe on the drive. Blocked from behind by Ayton. To make the All-Star game.
I'm telling you, every small forward that's ever played the game and that's playing the game is NBA. The beauty of he and Lopez out there on the floor.
Johnson with the drive, drops it off to Ayton, who snaps it down.
Lopez has never been guilty of playing defense.
Against LeBron and trying to do the same here tonight against this Bucks team, which coming in #1 in the league in points in a paint.
Hard to be able to get there and at least halfway contest.
Bridges, opposite corner. Can't get that one. Oubre skying over the
guy out there, but yet he's very dominant in the paint for his size.
Ilyasova cutting it. Kick it out to Jackson on the drive and dish with a left-hand fit. Brogdon dropped it off inside to Antetokounmpo. Suns had to strip initially, and then Antetokounmpo sticking with it. As you said it, EJ, they have made him work for all 9 of his points.
Everything.
Leonard Johnson on the drive, gets the roll. Brogdon had his season high at 25 in the victory at Sacramento on his road trip. Jackson smugged by the 2 Suns defenders, Ayton and Oubre Jr. Booker back to Johnson, sets, fires, connects.
Not a shot. Didn't execute it at all.
Swings it over to Jackson, and back-to-back.
To defend the three-point line. He said, the size and the length of this Bucks team is a challenge, but
it's out of the paint. Brogdon inside, Oubre up. That's his second block. Booker with a pull up and rips it. Middleton off to Antetokounmpo. Yeah, Middleton now 1 of 9, 4.6 rebounds. Booker sets up the flyby.
Eric tried to do it, and he said, "Okay, I'll let you fly by this time."
Bledsoe sneaks it under the rounded into form as Booker mistimes the pass. Middleton smothered it. Well, he and Ilyasova have 15 of the 23 bench points for Milwaukee. Numbers for the Bucks, but Booker plays the passing lane beautifully. Oubre, nice baseline for teams who are, in the playoff picture. As Ayton comes away with it. Ayton going to work on the fellow 7-footer and finds it long. San Antonio nearly successful. They win 78 games as Johnson comes up with a steal. And running a season high with 9 blocks. Tyler Johnson season high 4 steals. Antetokounmpo runs into that wall as trickles into the hands of Mikal Bridges. Jackson going at Antetokounmpo, won't get it, but the quick hops.
Every game he's learning on how to be better.
Brogdon trying to pull his way inside. And Booker working in against the former Notre Dame standout pad. Hit the quick pull-up. Booker with 17, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Ilyasova launches the triple. He didn't get the finish. Tough break there for Rashawn.
Ilyasova, he knew that Mikal was behind him.
They got into scramble mode that last 90 seconds, really, of the third quarter. As Antetokounmpo continues the
nicest oxide kick. And that's what the Bucks have. And the Suns have to withstand it and still hang around.
Tough contest. At 16 points, 8 rebounds, season high 7 block shots Saturday against the Jazz. 8. Back to Lopez, comes up short, long rebound, tracked down by Bridges. Booker racing to the hoop.
That would have been huge there.
Here comes Bledsoe, one-man break. Mirotic squares, fires.
Stop the first part. They got these big guys coming from behind, and they'll knock them down.
Johnson answers the line. He's 1 of 12 from the field. 8 just muscles his way inside. Gets the Bridges has it knocked back into his face. Pull up by Bridges.
You can't teach speed and quickness. Suns have it.
Booker off the screen, connects from Mike Budenholzer, arm cross and squeezing tight. Antetokounmpo right to the rim to defend his old teammate and friend. Booker finds Oubre, corner 3, cash it in. All season long. Antetokounmpo with the miss, but a long rebound back to Brogdon. He can't get the 3 initially, but
another 10 feet and drop down. Couldn't do that with 100 shots.
Johnson off the glass. Booker waits for the screen, gets it. Ayton winding up, plays it in. Run. Lopez wanted the 3, but Oubre closed out on him and knocked it off of Lopez's leg. And they finally make it official. And Oubre Jr. Quick inbound to Bledsoe. A 6-point game. Bledsoe kicks it out to Middleton. Comes up short. And Oubre Jr. and the Suns. As Bledsoe will hoist up one final 3. Bridges with a rebound. And the Suns have done something that few would expect. They hand the Bucks back-to-back losses for the first time this season, and they sweep the season series